I thought I'd have a informal look at Ballad no. 1 in G minor, Opus 23 by Chopin, and just talk about some of the things that I noticed about the scope. Various scalic ideas, a waltz. So the waltz certain figures, certain scales, and the melody. And so I'm actually about to learn this piece, and so I'm making a record of it, of my journey while I'm learning Chopin's first ballad in G minor. I have started to work on it, but it's still early days and an early stage of learning it. Issues of fingering come up. And on page 2, Chopin in the first instance writes a quaver. When he repeats it, he writes that as a minim. So in the first instance there's a quaver, in the second instance there's a minim. And so you'd ask yourself as a pianist, how is it that you're going to express that? Would you give that any detailing? And if so, exactly what? This goes the same thing. Any minims? See if I can get that right. Opus 25, number 11, that type of configuration. In the playing it yet. And then that expands and he orchestrates the idea, which here is very much song-like. But then here you get the same, here it's a song, a vocal song, a lyrical song. And then here he expands the idea into an orchestral. Interpret it yet, I'm not quite sure. Still looking at fingerings and certain chromatic ideas through here, which is quite removed from the original song. And then you have a waltz. Certain scalic ideas, which in Chopin become melodic. And the theme. Sequence. And then the coda, which is different again. I'm wondering if this is related to mazurka. Somehow related to the mazurkas of Chopin. What's hitting above this chromatic line, which is the base of the chord, above that is simply... So it's probably a good idea to do something with this. And Chopin's been quite specific there. A measured chromatic scale, mark, not just... He's quite deliberately set it out in groups of 6, the G to the ish. So I think that probably needs to be... not so stressed, but has a sense of markation. And then this can be very cadenza-like. It's bar lines. Cadenza here. Essentially, this is free composition, I feel. Scales, a lot of spatial relationships, a lot of places where the music can breathe, and the silences here in every sense just as important as the measured notes. So here you have, and then a rest. We need to actually hear that silence, and I think here we need to hear the silence as well. To hear, we need to hear that break. He's been quite specific, written a cell, and he's notated it quite specifically here. There's a D in the bass. You'd hold that with your pedal, but Chopin actually goes off. And so you get this completely unresolved chord and this filigree. So it just throws it out there and then goes. So this is the beginning of my journey learning the Ballad in G minor by Chopin, Opus 23. And I'll do another video a little down the track once I've learnt it, and I'll perform it, and I'll see how I go, what I come up with. Right.